Let's see about how much we got last night. Maybe about a half inch. Yeah, something like that. Joani got her snow. She is so excited. Here's the problem, I can't get her to come out. She said it's too cold. Well, good morning. We have made it to the mountains, and it's cold. And Joan wanted snow. Guess what? It's not much. We got some snow. Isn't it pretty? It's chilly. Look at that. Got a little speckle of white up there. You can see it was, maybe what? Maybe a half an inch. I don't think it was much more than that. Probably show up better here on the Gray Wonder. Let's see about how much we got last night. Maybe about a half inch. Yeah, something like that. Joani got her snow. She is so excited. Here's the problem, I can't get her to come out. She said it's too cold. Oh, what a gal. You know. We made it to the campground late yesterday afternoon. We came through Atlanta. We didn't have a choice. And right up above Marietta, had road construction. Sat still for a solid hour. Oh, for the love of Pete, a solid hour. So we had, 6 hours on the road. Had about it planned, with about a 15-20 minute stop in the middle. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. And the new diesel tank is awesome. Awesome. We got to the rest stop. I had about a half a tank, just flipped the valve on it and kept driving. Oh man, what a deal. Nice little campground. Nice little campground that we're in. We got big old pull through here. Plenty of room for the Gray Wonder and 42 feet of fifth wheel and then a little bit more space in the front. Yeah, you see on the back, still have a temporary tag on it. Everybody's going, where are you from, Florida? Too funny. Pretty little campground. All right. Want to show you the snow. Jody got her snow. Man, it's cold. Ooh. I think I have me a hot cup of Cafe Bustelo waiting on me. Yum. All right. We'll show you more later. Well, we've had so many people go, where's Meek and Molly? You've got the new fifth wheel, and we don't see the kitties. Well, they're here. Actually, right now, and they're being a little camera shy. This is their new spot. Where y'all going? You don't want to be on the camera this morning? Oh, Mink, come on back. Molly's not leaving. She said this is her and Mink's perfect spot. They've got the window here. It's 30 degrees outside this morning. It's cold. And they can come and get in this nice warm spot. What do you think, Molly? Is this a good spot? Of course it is. So Mink and Molly have settled in when they don't want to be camera shy. And they think this place is absolutely perfect. You agree, Molly? What do you think? Like the Montana? No? You're not going to share? Well, Joan and I are here at the birthplace of country music, and it's going to be a little difficult for me to show everything here just because of copyright, but I'll talk you through it. I'm going to take you through with pictures because, again, so much of this is copyrighted. Here, I'll show you Joan that's over here, and we'll take some snapshots as we walk around. And if you've never been to the birthplace of country music, this place is really awesome. This is 75th anniversary of the Bristol sessions. This would be a guitar that was played or signed by June Carter Cash and Loretta Lynn and Earl Scruggs and a number of others. But wow, here's something that's to be seen. It's one of Jimmy Rogers' original Oscar Smith guitars. Look at that. Here's a familiar face, Bill Monroe. You have to really just come in here and go into these listening stations. Unfortunately, I can't show you because of the music going on, and I don't want to get into a bunch of copyright issues. But it's amazing to see these records that were done from the 1927, and just modern acts all the way from Nirvana to blues singers to current folk singers who have taken variations of that and blended it into their catalog. It's Quite amazing. This is the low power station, WBCM. It was actually the birthplace of country music radio. And you can actually find it. It's streaming online. So you can actually see the playlist on the computer back there. Neat. I always remembered Mom and Dad talking about Tennessee Ernie Ford. And remember bits and pieces of his television show when I was a little fella. Have fun, Jen?
Oh, we had a lot of fun, yeah.
It is. It's an interesting place to come. If you do come to Bristol, I hope you get a chance to come up here to the birthplace of country music. Not only is it the birthplace of country music, it's the birthplace of Jerry. This is where I was born. So I hope you get a chance to come up here. It's a lot of fun. Well, Joani and I just left. If you look behind me, there's the birthplace of country music. And we're just kind of walk around Bristol just a little bit. Architecture down here is great, you know.
And we're looking for something to eat.
And we're hungry. We hear there's a place for wings and beverages down here, so we're going to give that a shot. Well, we're leaving this part of Bristol. All kinds of cool things here. There's Joani. We just starting to rain. We just left Quaker Steak. Got wings. Right over there. Well, that's Tennessee, Bristol, Tennessee. And we're on the Virginia side. Now, why are we running like our pants are on fire? Well, there's a good reason for that. It's starting to rain. And we're parked down the road. Oh, I sure wish that I could plan better. That's where we had wings. They were some kind of yummy. Quaker Steak and Lube. Fun place. All right. So far we're in light sprinkles. Joan's gonna hate me if the bottom falls out. Sorry, baby. Right here is the Bluebird Bakery and Cafe. See it? Right here. They're down in the bottom below the Masonic Hall. Man, that is one awesome coffee place. And I've got great bakery items. Excuse the Jeep. But if you come to Bristol, you definitely have to go there. That is great coffee. Love that place. All right. We are running from the rain. Are we ever? And we're right down here. I'll see you a little bit later. One of the things that I wanted to share is my new working arrangement, and it is substantially different. Let me show you that. I think most important, you know, if I'm going to have a working arrangement, Joan fixed us a coffee bar. Yep. She does the cups. I do my Cafe Bustelo. And she wanted to decorate it, so you can't work without a coffee bar. That's just not going to work. I'm going to, we're going to keep the dinette for a while. I don't think I'm going to do anything with it. This is substantially different. I was a corporate traveler for a long time. Flew mostly North America, Central America, Canada, United States, coast to coast, Central America, all through the Caribbean. And did that for a long time. And I lived on a laptop. And even when I was in the office, all my work occurred on the laptop. So you'll notice here, the dual monitors are gone. The custom-made desktop that the video editing suite that I had is gone. Valentine's Day, so we've already given sweet cards to each other. You'll see those in the window. I have gone back to a large, I'll call it a business or traveler backpack. That is my office in its entirety. Hard drives, you know, just the whole gamut is inside of that. I'm working on, this is the Lenovo. It's called a Legend, if you can see that. Here, wait a minute. There you go. It's called the Legend. This is a gamer's laptop. High-end laptop, i7, SSD drives, big, you know, heavy-duty, high-speed graphics card in it. And I did a video edit for Hanksters, if you saw that recently. And then I compared the video render on my desktop to this, and believe it or not, this laptop was faster. It was absolutely incredible. I will work probably from a mouse because I do a lot of Photoshop work. I bought 2 of these. These are Lacey's. It's a Seagate product. I bought 2 of these. These are 5 gig. I've got one for I Love RV Life, as you'll see here. That's all my content that's here. These are USB 3.1s, I think. Plugs right into the laptop. Super fast. I will use that for all my content storage. And then I've got another one just like this that I call work projects, because I do work on the road and do a lot of internet marketing for clients through my company making web designs. Back in our home, and this is going to be a little different than some digital nomads, I have a Synology server, so I have remote access to that I keep files that I rarely need to use on the road. You know, it's those things that just in case I can get access to it back to our home. The alternative, if you're a 100% digital nomad, would be to use something like Dropbox, or buy high into Google, and get you several terabytes of storage to be able to do those types of things as well. So right now I'm running probably about a terabyte at the house of project stuff, not including everything else that I've got out there. But project stuff that's out there that's kind of important. So, and let me show you one other thing as we talk about work, product, and protecting your assets, because all this digital product that I create is a digital asset. It's very, very important. Don't want to lose it. Don't want to have to redo it again. Customers have already paid for me to do it once. And regardless of how many backups I have, they're not going to pay for me to do it a second time. So if something goes bad and they need something like logos or graphic art, or even a page on a website or a PDF, or all those types of things that you use in your digital marketing, they're not going to pay for it a second time. So I want to be able to have easy access to it. So aside from these Lacey's that I have, that I just don't have enough space on the laptop, I have this as well. Now this is actually my backup. I know you look at that and go, that don't look like electronics to me. This is what they call an Apache case. You can get these at Harbor Freight. This big one here I think was, I don't know, maybe around $40, something like that. It's a knockoff on something called a Pelican, but it's perfect for my needs. Tough to get it open. Now, what you'll see here is my backup. Could I put a server in here? I probably can. I may at some point in time, but I am looking for KISS right now. Keep it simple, stupid, Jerry. And this is super simple. Now, these are hard drives. These are Western Digital. Here's I Love RV Life's backup that you see here. They're powered. And I've got them in this case where they'll travel well. I keep them here in the fifth wheel. This is just foam that you just pull out, and it gives me a way to be able to keep all my digital assets protected locally without having to go out on the web. And typically what I do from a workflow standpoint is I'll work 4, 5, 6 days, work a week basically. And let's say it's Friday, it's my last day of doing any type of work or something like that while I'm out on the road. I will copy any of the backup files that I have on this Lacey. I'll copy it over to my big Western Digital power drives, pull it out, let it run for a few minutes, or depending on how much video I have, for a long time. But it's USB 3.0 if you're familiar with that. It's super fast. The laptop's super fast, and I'll move all those assets over. Then if something catastrophic happens with this portable drive, I'll at least have a backup. The good thing about these Lacey's, L-A-C-I-E, the good thing about these Lacey's are you can get them, and they're heavy duty, they're rugged. I'm not saying that you want to pick them up and drop them in the floor, but in the rough environment of keeping them in a backpack, hauling them around, yada yada, all those types of things, just gives you a good way to be able to manage that asset and keep it protected. That's very important. So I have 2 of them, 2 5 terabyte. They're pretty big. Where do I buy my electronics for this type of stuff? You can go to Amazon, you can go to Best Buy, you can go to Walmart, you can go to all those places. They're not an affiliate of mine. I've been buying electronics from them for years, heavily in the last 10 years. I buy all my cameras from them. I buy just about all my serious electronics from them. I go to B&H Photo. Again, they're not an affiliate. I don't get any kickback for this. but I just trust them. Their warranty policies are very, very good. They've never thrown me under the bus. And I have bought thousands of dollars, many thousands of dollars, especially in my pro cameras that I use for commercial shoots and things like that. Very, very expensive, $4,000 or $5,000 cameras. And I got a couple of them that I use purely for commercial shooting. They're just big, heavy, bulky things that do phenomenal video. But in this type of environment, you know, if my laptop fails, if one of these lacy drives fails and it's under warranty, I can usually contact B&H Photo, and they just break their back to be able to help me. Good people. Again, not affiliates like these guys. All right. My work environment. I've gone to a heavy-duty laptop. I've gone to lacy portable drives. I've got a little backup solution with WDs. My office now has been relegated to to the lowly backpack. But it's a big, thick, heavy-duty backpack. Not something I'm going to carry on my back from point A to point B. I've got all my work files in it. I've got spare cables. I've got adapters, thumb drives, on and on and on that I need to get in there. Even if you catch me on the road, I've even got some I Love RV Life stickers out there that all you've got to do is say, Jerry, give me an I Love RV Life sticker, and I'll give you one. Well, if you come to Bristol, it's known for a lot of things. And one of the things it's known for, of course, is NASCAR racing. And even though it's not the season here yet, it's just right around the corner. That is the place right there where they have the big Food City race every year. It is a monster of a place. Really, really interesting. Closed right now, but it's going to be hopping here soon. When you come up here to the top, you can see the Earnhardt Terrace. And I see the gate open. I don't know if I can get in there without getting in trouble. One of the things that's really interesting about Bristol is you can see over there on the hillside is just terrace after terrace of places where this just turns into the land of RVs. It's unbelievable what happens up here. And it just goes on not just over there, but you can see hillsides over there. Just acres and acres of RVs will appear up here for the races. But this is the big place. Like I said, I don't know if I can go inside without getting into trouble. There's the guest services. You can go over there and get all your memorabilia. We'll see if we can stick our head inside here without getting into any trouble. Let's see what we can see over here. It's nobody has stopped me yet. Maybe we can go over here and at least take a peek. Let you see what the track looks like if you've never seen it. This definitely doesn't look like race day, that's for sure. This whole place will change. Yep, you can see how big it is here. This will be full of tons and tons of people. All right, there you go. There is the racetrack. And right now, look at this. It is still covered in dirt for when they had the dirt track race up here. How about that? They haven't cleaned it off to asphalt. That is amazing. I've never seen that before, and I've been here several times. It is a small roundy round track. Look at that. Going to be dirt track maybe again. Maybe we see dirt track again for all you NASCAR fans. That would be a treat, wouldn't it? Bristol Motor Speedway. Well, you may be wondering, how is the new fuel tank working? Well, the new fuel tank's working fantastic. Matter of fact, we're here filling up at, yep, $3.89. Yeah, that's just what it is. But we're gonna go ahead and fill up here, and then the tank back in the back here. This thing has been fantastic. We used it coming up here to Tennessee, and it was just absolutely great. Once it got to about half full in the regular truck tank, then we just flipped the little valve on, and it just kept trickling in all the way to the campground. It's absolutely fantastic. I couldn't be happier with this tank. I mean, it kept us out of the fuel trunk lanes at the truck stops. Just let us cruise on down the road. Man, this is awesome. I should have done this a long time ago. Well, we're getting so many questions and comments on the YouTube channel. What are you and Joan doing about the kitty's litter box? Well, that's a good question. We have a bit of a challenge here. We wanted to replicate what we had in the gateway, where I had built a custom box. If you haven't seen the video, I'll put a link up here to it. We built a custom box that went behind the steps. It was just absolutely ideal. It was a perfect application, and it had a sliding door that we could service the box, you know, get the litter out and do those types of things. We can't do that here in the Montana. Our furnace is located behind the steps. I'm not sure what we're going to do, but we have a temporary solution. I'll step into the bathroom. Here's what we have now. You've seen this in our earlier video where we've got all this space back here. This is just one of those large litter boxes with a cover top on it. And, you know, this is a big one. We have, you know, large kitties. Molly is probably, we call her Big Girl. She's the largest one of the two. This fits well. This actually serves two purposes. Not only do we use it here, kind of, you know, this is kind of an out of the way space. I can still gain access here to my closet, you know, my side of the closet, and get the clothes out, no problem whatsoever. The big issue here that's really key is this top. And to use an open pan, especially in a small space like this, is a formula for disaster, because the kitties, especially the females, will have a tendency to arch their back up when they go to the bathroom, and they may spray high, and we've already seen instances of that. Look, it's no big deal. The way this is designed, it'll just, you know, it'll drip down, and then when we clean the pan out, we take a Lysol wipe and just wipe the insides here and on the sides. And then I'll show you one other thing that we've gotten here that was secondary to the kitty pan, because even if you have what they call that low track litter, and we're trying that now, that Fresh Steps makes a product like that, I don't see it making much difference. It's still, that litter's going to get between their paws. They're still going to track, but we're using this. And this is just a little simple thing. We've been using Shark products for a long time. You know, it's got the little brush on the inside, and we can just, you know, keep this charged up. And, you know, once a day, you know, if it starts tracking up in here, we can just run this across real quick. You know, this is a reasonable solution. Again, it's not perfect, but it's easy to clean out. Well, it's busy. We're at our favorite place. We're at Mad Creek Restaurant in Bristol, Tennessee. There's one in Bristol, one in Kingsport, one's in Johnson City. We love the one in Bristol. And let me show you where it starts. It starts with these awesome Greek salads, doesn't it, Joan? Yes. Yeah, they are awesome. But wait till you see what entrees are coming in. We love this place. I can't come to Bristol unless we're going to come to the Mad Greek. Well, I should have took the picture while it was pretty. This is pasticcio. It's my favorite Greek food. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. Look at this. Yummy, 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 yummy. And of course, Joani got her shrimp Alfredo with vegetables, right, kiddo? I'm sure it's terrible. Mouth so full she can't even do it. All right. That's as far as we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What was this called, Joani?
This is the banana pudding cake.
Banana pudding cake?
Yeah.
And the slice is so big. Look at this thing. I'll put the fork up to it just so you can see how big it is. It is huge. We had to split it. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. This is, oh, it fell off. Oh, it fell in the whipped cream. Oh, this is gonna be so good. All right, Miss Joan, you full?
Oh, packed.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what a place.
So good.
It was good.
And so much food.
And yeah. Hey, if you're in Bristol, you better come to the Mad Greek. This place is incredible. Love it, love it, love it, love it.